everyone, and welcome to April's Amazon haul. I am filming this on April 11th, and I've just checked all the prices, so I just want to address the elephant in the stratosphere. And that is, as far as I can tell, the prices look to be about the same as they were when I ordered some of this stuff a few weeks ago. So I've been getting a lot of questions in DMs. Am I seeing price increases on Amazon? Not anything that's jumping out at me. With that, I have so many amazing spring finds. This is very fashion forward. I do have some beauty products, a handful of accessories, and just a few lifestyle and home items, including this guy that, one moment. I'm so thirsty right now. Loving this. We'll get to this at the end. But if you are looking for outfits for travel, running around, spring dresses, so many spring dresses, maxi dresses, midi dresses, mini dresses, I've got you covered. So pull up a chair, let's hang out for a little bit, and let me show you what I found. Outfit number one might be what I am most excited about. And I want to share some real footage that I took with you. Real as in, yes, in real life, this is what I wore during the day and then wore to go out during the day, but also I put it into a reel. I don't know if it's gone live yet or not, but these two pieces, they're both Modal. They're from the same seller on Amazon, and I am in love. The t-shirt, it's a basic tee, but it's super lightweight and flowy and drapey. You're going to need to steam it or pull it right out of the dryer after you're done washing it. But once it's steamed, it's not going to really wrinkle. I do recommend sizing up one. I'm wearing it in a size small, and it's not oversized, but it gives me enough room to tuck it in and have that flow. The pants. The pants are amazing. I would say they run true to size. They have different inseam lengths. I'm wearing them in a size extra small, 29-inch inseam. I want them in every color. They drape so beautifully. If you love the feel of Air Essentials fabric, but you feel like maybe this is a little too heavy for spring and summer, these pants. They're wider leg, but not crazy. They flow, they drape, they look a little more dressed up than, say, leggings or some of the other sets and things that one of which I'm about to share with you. I cannot stress how much I love these. I went for a tone-on-tone look here. I wore it as a work-from-home outfit where I literally look perhaps crazed with the hair and a big oversized cardigan, and then I dressed it up a little bit to run some errands, meet with some business people, so they can be worn in a variety of situations. I'm definitely ordering these in at least one other color, probably the navy, because, you know, despite this outfit, I usually lean more towards the neutrals, but if you just stop watching this video right here and you buy one thing, please look at these pants. Okay, if you love the t-shirt, here it is again in another color. If you're not new here, you know I don't love shorts. I'm fine with a short dress, but I don't love shorts, and I have finally realized why. I have to find shorts that are an A-line silhouette, that are a little bit wider at the opening at the thigh. I don't like a straight leg or anything tight and constricting around my thighs. It just makes me feel icky. That's all I can describe. This is definitely more of an A-line silhouette. Same material as those amazing pants. I'm wearing these in the 6-inch inseam, so they're a little longer. If you like a longer, not quite a walking length short, but they're a little bit longer. They also come in a 4-inch length, tons of colors. I like the flat front, the pleats, the pockets. If you are like me and you're like, I don't know how I feel about shorts, give these a try. I think you will love them. I told you that I did have one set, and I have purchased this set before, I believe, or something that looks a lot like it. This is a sleeveless, wide leg loungewear set. Loungewear, I mean, yes, you could wear it to lounge around your house, but my intention is to wear it outside of the house as well. This one does feel a lot more like that Spanx Air Essentials fabric. It's a little bit thicker. Love that it's sleeveless for right now. If it's still a little cool, just put a cardigan or a blazer or jacket over it. And then when it warms up and you want to go sleeveless, you absolutely can. I love the slits on the side so you can let it hang out. You don't have to tuck it in, but it does tuck very nicely. Pants have a bit of a cropped length, so my recommendation, I went with my regular size, and it's definitely more cropped. I could size up one. That drawstring is really generous, so you can cinch it a little tighter on the pants if you want a little bit more length. I have tried that with this brand before, and it worked out just fine. The pants, like I mentioned, are elastic waist, drawstring, and they do have pockets. This would make a great travel set, work from home set, run around regular daily life kind of thing. And of course, being Amazon comes in a ton of colors as well. Now, this next one is a set, but it's not casual. This is basically a summer suit option, sort of more casual style, because when I think of suiting, I think of a full-on blazer, but this is a sleeveless vest style with the matching pants, and I feel very khaki in this. It does come in lots of other colors. I may explore this in a different color. I was pleasantly surprised at how well this one fit. Now, the pockets on the vest are faux. They're just there for decoration. Don't try cutting open the seaming. You'll cut open the entire vest. But the pants that go with it do have pockets. The front is a typical button and zip closure, and it has belt loops, but then the back is an elastic waist, which is, I think, very nice. So very comfortable, very well fitted. I'm wearing it with size small, so I would say if you're not sure, you might want to size up one. I think this vest would look really cute, especially if you have a little more room in it. Put a little belt around it. That's very on trend right now, and I love that little extra dimension and shape that it would give. I just love this more modern twist on a typical suiting style. When I saw this dress on the Amazon website, immediate add to cart. So I do not play golf, but I do ride in the cart with my husband occasionally. We have a little golf trip coming up, and I want to wear golf appropriate clothing just so it looks like I should be there. It's also just great for running around errands or whatever, but I don't love how short most of the skirts and dresses are for tennis, pickleball, and golf. I mean, they barely cover your tush, and it's just, even with the shorts underneath, I'm like, do we need to see my cellulite that close up? No, we do not. So I love that this is actually marketed as a more modest length. I don't think it's a frumpy, dowdy length, but I think it's a nice, healthy length. It's still above the knees. It comes with matching shorts. They're not attached, so much easier to go to the bathroom. You just drop them. The matching shorts do have a little ball pocket, but then the dress itself also has pockets on both sides, which I really like. And if you're not a fan of this pattern, tons of other colors and patterns as well. There's a green one that is really, really cute, but as you'll see later in this video, I went a little crazy with the green, so I decided to try a different color. Outfit number 6 is just a classic from the last few years. I think of this dress as you need to make a run to the grocery store, you forgot to pick up something at CVS, you throw this on, throw on some slides, and you go. It's your just classic V-neck, flutter sleeve, tiered midi length dress. You could, of course, dress this up with wedge espadrilles or add a belt if you want. It kind of feels like it's a nightgown. I guess you could technically sleep in it. Y'all need, not you all, but I'll speak for myself here. I need something like this in my closet that I can just throw it on. Even if I'm just lounging around the house working from home, I'll be decent when I answer the door for the UPS driver, who is more than likely dropping off Amazon packages for me. Dress number 7 is not new, but I am bringing it back to share with you again this spring. I love this dress, and I do not think it got enough love. I know it's a little bit on the shorter side, but I know a lot of you watching have amazing legs. And if you think about it, at this point in your life, you have the best legs you're ever going to have, more than likely. So wear the short dress. Why not? This one is a linen blend. It has a lot of little details. There's like a little lace detail over the cuffs. There's a lot going on with this dress. It's beautiful. I actually wore this to the LTK conference last fall. I just think it's an absolutely beautiful dress. And if you're concerned with it being a little too short for you, if you still want to wear it, just don't wear as high of a heel. I think you'll feel a lot more comfortable. I'll link to the bike shorts that I wear underneath short dresses, just in case the wind blows or you forget, you bend over and you don't want the world to see your whole business. Just throw on a pair of bike shorts. Gives you a little extra compression too. Never a bad thing. Dress number 8 is another modern classic silhouette. The tie waist, the tiers all the way down. Definitely a maxi dress. Comes in lots of colors, but this green and white, and I'm just gonna warn you, the next several dresses are green. I definitely went into a green thing this month. It's just a beautiful dress. It feels really high quality. To me, it looks like something I would have picked up from Avara, but I picked it up from Amazon. It has pockets, buttons all the way from the neck down to the bottom of the flounce. It's just a beautiful spring dress. It's gonna work for so many different spring and summer occasions. Dress number 9 is definitely the shortest one I'm going to share with you. And at first I thought, oh wow, yeah, this is pretty short, but it's so pretty. And again, you can mitigate that shortness with a pair of bike shorts underneath, and then everybody's happy. And I definitely decided this is a dress I'm going to be wearing with flats. Aren't these silver bow flats adorable? They're so cute. I think they really go with this tone of green that I have on. If the green's not your thing, lots of other really pretty colors, but this dress is a really lightweight fabric. I was gonna say it feels kind of like a synthetic blend with almost viscose in it. It feels cool to the touch. It does have pockets. I do like the shirt dress style. You could pop the collar if you wanted. It would look really cute with a sweater, like a white sweater draped over and tied around your neck. This is another one that'd be cute to wear on the golf course as an observer, perhaps not so much as someone actually playing golf. Great for brunch. It's a cute, fun little dress. If it's not for you because it's short and sleeveless, hang on, I got you covered, because because the next dress, it's also green. This one is a 90% cotton, 10% linen blend. I actually wore it last year to some LTK conference events. I wore this shopping. I wore this out with friends. I wore this to go get drinks. I wore it to go get dinner. I have worn the heck out of this dress. I love it. Very similar silhouette. I think it's a tad bit longer. I do feel a little more covered with the sleeves. My general rule of thumb, this isn't just mine. I've seen this quoted a million times all over the internet. Don't bare every single body part. So if you're going to have sleeveless, maybe you don't want to wear short. It's not a rule. It's a suggestion. Obviously, the previous dress broke that rule. But I do have to admit that I feel a little more myself, at least more of myself covered. So if I'm going to wear a shorter dress, I like that the arms are covered up. This one also has pockets, looks great, wears well, doesn't really wrinkle for as much linen that it is in it. I've lost the ability to complete sentences. So on that, let us move on to outfit number 11. Surprise, surprise, it's another green dress. This one I got last spring, actually, and it's just beautiful. It comes in so many colors. It's short, but not a mini dress. The waist is super forgiving. It's smocked and it's elastic. It's fully lined. Comes in so many beautiful colors. The only thing it doesn't have is pockets, which for a lot of you, you've let me know you prefer things to not have pockets. So here you go, a pocketless dress, but it's super pretty and you can dress it up. You can add some sparkly accessories, really high heels. I think it would look really cute with a raffia belt around it and some espadrilles. There's a lot of things that you can do with this one. You could dress it down, drape a little denim jacket over your shoulders, throw on some tennis shoes, totally different look. I think you can get a lot of use out of this one. Outfit number 12, it's still mostly green, but we're bringing in some pink. I've shared this one before as well. This is a very boho style, especially if you don't put a belt on it. It's very loose. I am wearing the small. It is meant to be, it's almost like a caftan, except it doesn't have pockets and it doesn't unbutton or anything like that, but it's a 3/4 length sleeve, which I generally don't love. You know that how I feel, but some of you love it. But I will say, because of the elastic cuffs, if you push it up, say to the crook of your elbow, it will stay put and then give you more of a puff sleeve look. So it's pretty versatile. There's tons of different patterns. It's just flowy and light and pretty, and you can easily wear it into fall with boots instead and throw a cardigan and belt that over it. So there's a lot you can do with this. It's another one of those things, if you're like me and you spend most of your time at home, it's comfortable to wear around the house, but if you have to run out, if you have to answer the door, you still look put together. Lucky 13 is this beautiful find, and I'm so happy because I bought this last year to wear to my friend's daughter's first birthday party. It was a pink floral theme, so we dressed for the theme, and this sold out so quickly. It's back. Look at the detail. Look at the bell sleeve. The sleeves are not lined, so you can see the pretty eyelet, but the body is lined, and it buttons down the front. It is very loose fitting. I would say it looks probably a little bit better belted, but that's entirely up to you. No pockets. It is more of a high-low hem, so it's a little shorter in the front, a little longer in the back. I think the details on this are exquisite. I love the banded collar, the V neckline. This comes in 2 or 3 other colors, but I believe this one is called Rose, and it's just such a pretty, happy color. I love, love, love this dress, and I'm so glad that it is back in stock. A couple of you have mentioned you are planning some beach vacations, and you asked for some dress ideas. I have 2 for you. So this first one, it is so pretty in person. I don't know if the shimmer in the fabric is getting picked up on camera. It almost feels like a raw silk. It is not. I mean, it's from Amazon. It's just under $40. The bodice is smocked. And if you missed my video where I talked about how to go braless, if you want to, or if you need to, obviously a strapless bra is ideal here, but if you can go strapless, I'm wearing the nippies underneath, so there's no poke through. The straps are adjustable. It does have pockets. It does come in other colors, but this green is so pretty. It feels so tropical. Little details on this dress. The top of the bodice has silicone lining the top, so it's even with the adjustable straps, it's not going to budge. Between the straps, the silicone, and the smocking, it's not gonna fall down, which I think is outstanding. You could probably even tuck the straps in if you wanted to wear it strapless, is I'm guessing why they have the silicone there. I think I mentioned it has pockets, comes in other colors. It is beautiful. We are going on a vacation in April, May, and this is definitely coming with for a dinner out. And then the last dress that I have to share with you before we get on to the other categories is this, I'm calling it a flowy beach dress. So the straps in the back are adjustable. They're a little bit thicker in the front. The nippies definitely came in handy here as well. Lots Lots of fun patterns on this one. And just to keep it from looking a little too overpowering with all that fabric, there is a slit up the side, but it's not crazy, crazy high. You could wear this as a swimsuit cover up. You could wear this for dinner out, especially if you're on a beach vacation. Wear it with slides, wear it with heels. Lots you can do with this. That is the beauty of wearing a dress. They are just super versatile, but it's one piece and you are done. Let's get on to the accessories portion. So first of all, I am doing a whole video just on the shoes I think you should have in your wardrobe, getting you through spring and summer, and I'll go into much more detail there. So we're gonna fly through some of these shoes because you'll be hearing more about them shortly. The first are these strappy espadrilles. If you're wondering, yes, espadrilles would be one of the category of shoes we're talking about. Love the heel on this. Has a rubber bottom, so no slipping, worrying about there. Faux suede here, which is nice, and faux suede lining the inside of these straps, so it's not gonna rub on your feet or even around your ankle, and it has a nice squishy insole here. I have another espadrille for you. This one is from Vince Camuto, but I found it on the Amazon website. This is real leather, and this one is gonna need to be worn in a little bit. It will get softer with use. I would recommend getting a really thick ankle-high crew sock on and wearing it around the house a little bit just to soften up this leather. I have a million Vince Camuto shoes. I just wanted to warn you out the gate. It's a little stiff, and it does get a little more comfortable. Strap for a little more ankle support. It's just a really pretty, perfect, basic espadrille wedge for summer. Then I found this pair, very similar to the Vince Camuto. Did it in a more neutral, cool tone faux leather. I'm pretty sure this is faux leather. And this one, the strap, instead of a buckle, is Velcro. If you're lazy like me and you'd prefer just a slip-on shoe, this is the next best thing. And I have a house shoe option for you, especially if it's still chilly where you are or if you crank up the AC. These are so ugly. I mean, they look a little manly, I have to admit, but they're so comfortable. So these are my house shoes. These are what I throw on if I have to take a dog outside or bring in the garbage cans or whatever it is. They're from the brand Deer Foam, I think. And they're just super comfortable. They're slightly water repellent, which is nice as well. They're not the cutest slippers, but they are very functional. And the last accessory that I'm so excited about, and if my excitement has translated into very rapid speech, a couple of you have said I speak too quickly, I do want to let you know that you can change the settings for playback on all YouTube videos. It's a case-by-case basis. Look for the little gear wheel and you can slow me down. You can choose to make me sound slower, or if you would rather I get through it more quickly, you can ramp up my speed. Like I watch most YouTube videos at 1.25 speed just to kind of get through them. So if I'm speaking too quickly or too slowly, you have the power to change that. On to this tote. Okay, it looks very flat because there's nothing in it. The reason I'm super excited about this tote, it's not that big. The bow is adorable, it's removable, but what I really love is the actual closure. It's fully lined and it zips shut. How many straw bags have we seen? They're just wide open. The whole world can get in your stuff. I don't love that. I love this. It does have two little slip pockets on the inside, but I just love that you can secure your stuff in here. Wanted to share that with you. I have a few beauty finds for you. This one was recommended by a very huge beauty YouTuber whose name has completely escaped me, and I am so sorry. I can see her, I can hear her voice. It's the Ellis Brooklyn Marshmallow Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. If you like that sweet, gourmand, marshmallow, amber, honey kind of fragrance, this one is amazing because it's not overpowering. It's not so sweet that you smell like candy. Yes, I'm spraying it all over myself. It's beautiful on its own, but it also layers well with all of my other fragrances that are in this category. By the way, this is a glass bottle, so just be aware of that when you pull it out of the package because I almost dropped this on the floor. Okay, I ordered, finally, I recommended it, ordered it, the Naked 2 Mini Basics palette. If you're a cool tone girl, look at all those colors. Perfect. Everything you need. Pack one shimmer in your bag for a travel trip for a vacation, and you're good to go. I love this. Cannot wait to start using it again. All right, I want to talk to you about a fail, kind of. So many people have been raving about the Dermatology brightening eye masks, and they do work. I have noticed consistently when I use these, I do look more wide awake. I do look more brightened under my eyes. They are very slimy, which is fine, except that, I mean, they look like this. They slide right down my face. So I'm constantly tugging them back up. So as you can see, they're really wet. There's a lot of serum or whatever is in there. They do slide. So just want to give you a reminder, effective, but slippy. Another one that is a reorder. I flip-flop these days between two shampoo conditioners. The L'Oreal Bond Repair that I just used up. So I ordered the Dove Bond Strength Damage Therapy shampoo and conditioner. I think they just repackaged them. My hair loves it. I have had no breakage. The color stays days. My hairstylist approves of whatever I've been using in my hair, so I just flip-flop between the two. It's Dove's turn, but I love the L'Oreal one as well. I only have 3 lifestyle products to share with you this month. So the first one, I started having tea every morning around 11. Before, I was finding that I was ready to go to sleep at about 6 o'clock in the evening, which is a little early for me. And I've read about so many great health benefits, antioxidants, all that stuff in the green tea. But then I found jasmine green tea. And then I went a step further and I got organic jasmine green tea bags. It's only 2 out of 5 dots for caffeinated level. So it's not a crazy amount. It's scented with jasmine and they don't have the tags or the staples or any of those things that you find in other tea bags. Oh, they smell so good. I love these. I like a strong cup of tea, so I just leave it in the cup the whole time I'm drinking it. I love these. And I like that they come in a Ziploc container, so they stay fresh. Okay, back to this guy. So I recommended this. Hang on. I recommended these during the Amazon Big Spring Sale, and I just want to mention one thing. This is the 16-ounce size, which I did not mean to order. I meant to order the 20-ounce size. I am not upset with how things turned out. Having a 20-ounce glass as someone who has a hard time drinking water, it's a little daunting. It's a little intimidating. This I can down very easily and just refill it, 4 or 5 times, and I have my fresh water all day long. These are glass. Comes with glass straws. Don't pick it up by this though. I mean, it's a nice wood top and it seals everything. It's not gonna stay on if you try to lift the glass by this, so I just wanna warn you. And it does come with a few brushes to clean this as well. The one thing I have to train myself is I did not realize I do this, but when I'm drinking from a hard plastic or even a regular plastic straw, apparently I like to chew on them. Don't do that with the glass straws. Not after what I did to get these teeth this way. This is the last thing I need to be doing is biting on a glass straw. And then this is the weirdest thing I cannot believe. I don't even know if it works, but I'm gonna share it with you and I would love to get your feedback. Squirrel repellent. Okay, so here's the story. We have 8 million squirrels. I have a giant squirrel nest that's like 3-4 feet across, and I love them and I love watching their antics, and that's great. What I do not love is that they think that my patio furniture cushions are nesting material, and they have destroyed hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of cushions. I just ordered all new cushions for all outside, and I was looking into ways to get them away besides shooting them, which I would never ever do. And I guess the other deterrent would be to leave my dogs outside all day long. I'm not gonna do that either. So it's looking at all the things. I know I could spray with peppermint oil and some other things. These are little packets in here, and there's peppermint and garlic oil in here, mixed in with corn cobs, wintergreen oil, and cotton. And they're little sachets, and I just stick them in between the couch cushions, the patio furniture cushions, and that's supposed to keep these little boogers away. I have also heard if you provide them with alternative nesting materials, like set out a basket with dryer lint and thread and cotton balls or whatever, they'll go for that and leave your cushions alone. I'm going to try both things, but if anyone has had any experience with these, please let me know. Please tell me they work. I really want to know. This is not so much a suggestion as give me the feedback. I can see there's, oh my gosh, there's one sitting outside my railing right now. Those are all the April finds so far from Amazon. Let me know if you already have any of these, what your experience has been, or if any of these pieces caught your eye. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.